So that's me. You're probably wondering, what am I yapping about and who am I talking to? And this is Dylan Dreyer from NBC News and Today. Lastly, these are my gluten-free friends. All of these people were at the Beyond Celiac 2023 Summit, and I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. But first, let's rewind to the day before. We're on our way to the Beyond Celiac Summit, where we're somewhere in Connecticut right now, heading into Greenwich. We just stopped to get...
We're in Glastonbury.
Glastonbury. What happens in Glastonbury stays in Glastonbury, am I right?
Oh.
What happened was I spent $2.80 on a pack of gum. We stopped at a couple places on the way here from Massachusetts. We went to, what was it called?
Retail 101. I'm blurry.
Retail 101, I'm blurry.
Now you're blurry, bitch.
Hey. Fabulous. We looked at what Find Me Gluten-Free told us to eat. Maggie McFly's had a lot of gluten-free options, dedicated gluten-free fryer. Gotta mix in a carrot. Yeah, so these weren't the best chicken fingers, but these were. I got these the night before at the Big E, and gluten-free fried Oreos, yup! That one beer really tuckered me out, I gotta be honest. On the road again. Now we're gonna go check out the center of Greenwich. It's the day before the Beyond Celiac Summit, so we're kind of just putzing around. And then tomorrow morning we get into it, bright and early. Oh, whoa, whoa.
What? You scared me.
What's he running from? What's his deal? What's his story, this guy? Touchdown in Greenwich. Oh, we're parking? I thought we were just gonna drive around.
Zara. Rag and Bone. Frame. There's a lot of great stores here. A little bit out of my price range, but you know, that's why I got Zaddy with me.
Where's Zaddy? Can you say what that car is right there?
Range Rover.
No, you guys tell me if that sounds weird when she says it. Range Rover.
There's a set. That's the cutest trash can. The destination is on the right. You that piece because there was like a tendon inside.
Oh. Why did no one tell me about these?
A pen and a sticker.
I was pretty fired up about that sticker. It definitely built up an appetite, and I had a bagel. All the food served at the event was obviously gluten-free and had a lot of dairy-free options as well. And I met some fellow content creators before the event started.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here as we gather to celebrate and empower this incredible community. Celiac disease can affect anyone of any age, any race, gender.
I know there's an area of hot research about finding some kind of cure for celiac disease. I don't know if we'll be there in 5 to 10 years, but I choose to remain optimistic.
I didn't think I would need a microphone, but just in case, I am a full-time teacher, so I do this all the time, and I feel like I can shout.
Between the medical panel and the breakouts, there's a lot of candid conversation about future treatments of celiac disease and how to travel, cook, advocate, etc. Now it's time for lunch, and I was a little hungry hippo, so I really filled up my plate, no pun intended. Just kidding. It was intended. Then we had some desserts, and I met some people with my shirts. Ooh, looking fly.
And that one said, you need to eat more brown rice and kale. And I said, I'm sorry, what?
And then it was time for me to be on the panel. Oh, I was so nervous.
We have Phil, who is the creator behind the popular Phil Hates Gluten.
Look at that smug little face. What a jerk. Anyways, here's some sound bites of me blabbering on about something. I was diagnosed with eosinophilic esophagitis. Soon after I cut gluten and dairy, I could swallow again. I didn't know anyone else who was gluten-free or even celiac in my personal life, so it was like super lonely. I didn't know what to make of anything. You almost like are curious who else has it. It's like kind of what we're all saying. It's like gluten-free celebrities, and then you like read them, and it's like this person might have a gluten intolerant, and you're like, come on, just like be a celiac for me one time. But if you're just a regular person without anyone who's celiac or gluten-free in your life, you might not know what it means, and you might just go off of what these unfortunate perceptions are, to educate them, like they're saying, in kind of a kind and thoughtful way. Those people who aren't being malicious and just are kind of confused and don't really know, I feel like is really important, and I always try to keep that in the back of my mind. I try to imagine me 6 years ago and be like, oh, I didn't know what it was either, so like I wish someone could have explained it to me too. Try not to roll your eyes when I say laughter is the best medicine, but it is the best medicine outside of a gluten-free diet, in my opinion.
Nice joke, Phil. That was a knee slapper. Anyway, let's see the rest of the panelists.
If you're someone with celiac and you are interested in working on your home or making your home beautiful, you can trust that I will share products for your home that will not get you sick.
I like to talk to parents with newly diagnosed children because your kids are gonna be okay.
There's a lot of people who are like, oh, well, just a crumb, is that really gonna make you that sick?
And then I had a chance to meet and talk to some of my fellow gluten-free gang members. This is my favorite part of doing stuff like this.
We surveyed 100 people with celiac disease. What is a food that tastes better gluten-free? Pretzels! Number one answer!
And none got 11 votes, which is sad. After Gluten-Free Family Feud, there was another panel conversation with some Beyond Celiac representatives, and then it was on to the last breakout session of the day. We went to one about advocating for yourself, which was super relatable and helpful. We heard some heartwarming stories, we laughed, we cried, it was great.
I didn't expect to be a part of this community.
And to end the day, we heard from Dylan Dreyer, whose son Calvin was just diagnosed with celiac disease. They're new to the gluten-free gang, but she's already become a huge advocate by sharing her family's story to the millions of people who watch her on TV.
But I am so thankful that this community exists, because just listening to the stories today, I realize we're in this together, we're not alone, and we'll get through this.
And now it's time for us to go to the reception.
All right, that's it. Let me know if you want some more vlogs in the future. This is kind of fun to make. Peace.